Hello and welcome to 4WC 2025. Once again, we are almost through all the matches, but not all of them are yet over. Still some bangers coming up, and right now we have Finland versus Germany. Finland, of course, a team that has had some incredible match last week versus the Philippines. So close all the way to the tiebreaker and barely grabbing it. And Germany, who's of course C2, last week not in a full squad, not very prepared, but I think this week they need to prepare in order to beat a strong team like Finland. I'm being joined by Amasetic. How are you doing?
What's up? I'm doing well. I'm here to support my country a little bit.
Absolutely.
Since I can play this year, unfortunately.
You gotta love your country and always stay with them.
Yeah.
But, yes. You of course know your Finnish teammates, or not teammates, unfortunately. You could not make it as what you just told me, but it's gonna be I think this match might be a bit closer depending on how many people on the German side are gonna be there and how much they have prepared, because like if we see a match like last week and a Germany like last week, Finland might just win that.
Yeah, I do think that Finland does have good picks in there, but the players that they lost from last year do hurt, I feel like, a lot against a team like Germany, especially because we lost a lot of mechanics players. So if I had to guess, we're probably going to stick into those gimmick maps for this match, especially since Germany is super strong on mechanics like Nomad 2, Nomad 5, DTs, Hard Rocks.
Yeah, Germany always very well known for these mechanics, for very strong aim team, of course. And I think we're gonna see like these more gimmicky maps being possibly banned by Germany. I'm not even sure about that. Germany is such a strong team, and having like a country like Germany is able to pick and choose from these players and able to build teams that kind of fit into every skill set here. Despite being a very strong mechanics team, you cannot count them out even on the gimmick maps. Germany might just ban the easiest maps, and they're going to be banning the Nomad 2, interestingly. It's gonna be the ban here for Finland now. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
they banned Nomad 1.
They banned Nomad 1 earlier, which makes sense. Some of you might know the Finland aim incident for a few years now. We've been kind of struggling on that Nomad 1, so...
Nomad 1, of course, being a very consistently spiky map. A lot of cross-screen jumps there, and a BPM not as high as you would expect from a Nomad 1 at this sorry thing. Like a lot lower. And
just two bans.
Okay. Yeah, it's just these two bans, and we'll see the first pick here from the German side. They could go with everything really, but I kind of expect something like maybe not the DT1. I think the DT1 is too easy. Maybe more something like the DT2 or possibly the Nomad 5, but I would expect the DT2, something along these lines, or just another like really difficult map maybe.
Yeah, I could also see Germany picking Hard Rock into Finland, just looking at qualifier results. But it's actually going to be that Fremont 3 first, so...
Okay. Hyena. That is going to be an interesting one. Finland, of course, a very strong reading team. I kind of might expect here maybe some easy players on there. Multiplier is, of course, massive, 2.8x. If you get a good combo, a good score here with the easy, you can make a huge difference on this map.
Alright, so we see from the chat, hidden does count as, or easy does count as hidden. So if you have an easy player, you don't have to have it hidden.
Yes, we see on the side of Germany, of course, Stella, who's gonna be playing that Hard Rock, I would be guessing. Burncastle Semi, who is gonna be playing either hidden or easy.
I'm
if
like
I'm not
99,
getting the skill sets wrong.
I'm 99% sure Sami is gonna be playing easy. And also Colin Lu from Finland is going to be on easy, 100%.
Colin Lu? That guy had never played it. It's almost like he played some kind of marathon map with easy flashlight.
Oh my god, easy flashlight hidden. Dude, that's his gem right there.
Maybe we're gonna see like easy flashlight hidden. That would be that would be the biggest Giga Chat play like at any World Cup I've ever seen.
Yeah. Is flashlight even allowed? I don't think it is.
It does not seem like it actually. So
I mean, who would pick Flashlight in any scenario?
even easy hitting would be extremely risky on a difficult map like that. It is so hard to hit these ladders perfectly. Of course, with the Scorpio 2, we're not gonna see that. We're gonna see, I feel like, one or two players probably gonna be struggling on the accuracy as it has been on the previous matches.
I also know that Shrek on Germany is also very good on easy, so you know, maybe we'll see a double easy. You never know.
That would be quite a statement.
Yeah, and Leon is also good on easy.
We see Shrek on the hard rock, Leon on the easy.
Okay. We might have a double easy on Germany.
We have a double easy.
And
Oh my
double easy
god,
on
what
Finland.
is this match?
Everyone has a
Overmod as
mod.
well from Finland.
Every
For
single
both.
person has a mod.
So players just deciding, okay, we don't want to play no mod. Let's try to play like something else. And wow, what a statement here from both teams. And we're maybe just misunderstanding the rules here, but yeah, we're getting into this map with 4 easies in one match, and the first breaks here from both sides. Ebert and Shrek are trading to each other.
Very slight lead at the start for Germany. Easies are holding mostly well. Actually, now it's only Galenlu, who's actually he's on SS so far.
Yes, Galenlu, of course, one of the strongest reading players in the tournament, and Germany is struggling here quite a bit, seems like. But I think Finland has a chance to take advantage of that score for some reason. I guess for the accuracy is here still on the side of Germany, but the combos, oh never mind, Galenlu breaking, no combos on either side here.
Yeah, right now it seemed that Finland really needed Galenlu to hold, because he was pretty much the only guy holding combo for most of the map.
Yes.
Pretty much nothing on the board right now, only Shrek up with a near 300 combo on Hard Rock. MQ there to match, but with 90% hack.
2 breaks here on the side of Germany once again with the recovering combo here from Shrek and Semi also here on the recovery, but we have more combos on the side of Finland, and we can see that from the score as well. This is the first pick from the German side. Shrek now missing. That is not looking good for Shrek. Finland really taking looking here at the breakpoint on the first pick of Germany.
Yeah, it's only Semi holding for Germany, and almost pretty much everyone on Finland has gone up to a 400 combo.
Oh, we see a lot of breaks here. 1 break here from the side of Finland, but 2 on the side of Germany's score difference over 3,500. The map is over. Finland taking the first breakpoint here.
Let's go, guys. That's the strat, you know, on this map, I guess. 2 easies to like maximize that multiplier as much as possible. Even if Nemq got a B rank on Hard Rock, he still beat Shrek, and also Savi beat Ahov. Actually, no, lost just barely, but they basically matched. So it's just easy versus easy on this. Finland just barely won. Okay, we could have a match on our hands. You know, the seed difference is pretty big. Getting a break point, huge for Finland right now.
Absolutely, Finland here now has the advantage. Germany here on the back foot. That's quite a statement here from the Finnish side. We've seen them last week just perform so extremely well, like pushing Philippines into the loser bracket, making sure that Philippines might just be the strongest team in the loser bracket of this round, and they're really showing themselves here.
Yeah, I wonder what Finland's gonna do now.
They could honestly, with how well they played that, they could just go for the Primo 1 potentially, or a hidden 2.
Yeah, why not, honestly? Finland has always been good on free mod as well, so no problem for that on that probably. No mod 3, no mod 4 could also be some good picks for Finland. A little bit more gimmicky maps, and I know that no mod 4 was in the Osu Finnish tournament last year, so a very familiar map to pretty much everyone on the roster.
No mod 4 makes sense. No mod 3, I would not say necessarily. And it's gonna be the free mod 2. Interesting. I would have rather expected the free mod 1 due to the easy multiplayer, but they're gonna go with that free mod 2. That feels a bit coin flippy for me, to be honest. both teams are gonna have players who are perfectly capable of playing this, and it's a very difficult map. This is something I might have even expected Germany to pick here.
Yeah,
Of course, I
it is, you know, one of the easier maps, I feel, as well, if you're comfortable on a map, on an anti-mod normally. So I might just want to like pick something not too difficult to start it off.
I'm stupid. I thought that's a pick from Finland. That is a Germany pick. I have the stupid. I was talking like I was talking like we're talking about Finland, but it's not true. Like, I can't believe it. Finland took a breakpoint.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a bit of a blunder from my side, but yeah, it's a pick from Germany, and I mean, it's something I would expect from Germany.
No, it's not a pick from Germany.
Wait, it's not? Oh god.
This is a Finland pick.
I need a minute.
Okay, it's okay, man. Okay, we have a German roster in, still waiting a few Finnish players.
I just managed to confuse myself so much. That is incredible. Okay, it is a Finnish pick, so
Alright, let's see how the mods shuffle up this time. I do think that Vana, aka Rundy, is gonna go for on Hard Rock. Definitely, and Ahaf probably on Hidden, and everything else is kind of a toss-up, I feel, in Germany. They could do anything.
I think Stella's gonna play the Hard Rock. Stella is extremely strong. Probably the strongest skill set from Stella is these Hard Rock maps, especially this more gimmicky hard map maps. She shines on these, and Lion is most likely gonna be playing out a no mod or a Hidden.
Yeah, I have to guess Yuska and Nemkyu are gonna be on Hard Rock. Mayuri is probably gonna go HDHR, and then Ganlu on Hidden.
This makes a lot of sense.
I want to get it right so much. Come on. Barely.
See, we'll see. It's always fun guessing the mods here on these players in free mods.
Alright, seems that we're finally getting started. Classic forgot to ready up. Nemkyu still wants to play Hyena.
And Vana being on the Hard Rock, Stella being on the Hard Rock, Ahaf on the Hidden. So we got it right for the German side. Hidden Hard Rock, Hidden at no mod. Perfect.
It's actually no mod from Nemkyu. Wouldn't have expected that. But we'll see.
It does make sense. I think this map is a lot easier with no mod. Map, of course, 135 BPM old map, more or less. 2 breaks here early on from the side of Finland. Map's very difficult here with Finland as well. And 1 trade here from the German side, but a slight combo advantage here from Germany. Not a break here from the Finnish side, and the score is gonna go to the side of Germany despite them having a bit less accuracy here. Nemkyu is struggling.
Yeah, I do think he should have gone Hard Rock. It's his like most comfortable mod, definitely. But it's still close, anything could happen. Yuska also misses, so that's not looking good.
Yeah, Stella does trade, and Lion does break a few times here as well. Bit of a chain miss here. Mayuri on the side of the Finnish side. It's only Kalanlu versus Vana here. Slight advantage for Germany, but nothing's lost yet. Both of these teams are perfectly capable of taking this 2 more breaks on the side of Germany. And despite the FC here from Vana, it looked like it was going towards the side. Never mind. Vana and Ahaf, both of them are trying their best to keep it up. With Kalanlu missing here, Germany have some major advantage here and are able to capitalize on that.
Yeah, honestly, it might be looking wraps. Vana is still holding that FC. Map is pretty much over. Ahaf supporting. Pretty much no combo in Finland. Only Nemkyu with a 95 axe score, which doesn't help much this late in the map.
Yes.
Finland really needed an FC.
Yeah, FC at this stage of the rounds is kind of necessary, especially against a strong team like Germany. Of course, Vana here with this incredible score on that Hard Rock with that FC. Ahaf on the recovering, like the reverse choke. Just really strong scores here on their side, and yeah, back-to-back breakpoints here, and the advantage that Finland build themselves here kind of not here anymore, and they need to start worrying. They had the chance here to really run away with this one here, but it's reset. It's completely reset, and it's gonna be the pick for Germany now.
Yeah, the gamble not working out this time. We'll see if Germany can actually get the first non-break point of the match. The Fremont 3, of course, not working out, so probably not going to be going for a Fremont 1, if I had to guess.
And we see the Nomad 4 here from Germany. Germany seemingly picking the maps from Finland.
You know what, that works out for us, you know, more chances for those break points.
I don't know, has had Germany have done the research, or are they just picking whatever they like playing? Because Finland has had some incredible performances on Nomad 4s, on these tech maps. Of course, on the qualifier seed 6 on tech. I don't know, Germany has other maps they can abuse more.
Yeah, I guess, but you know, when you're number 1 on the Nomad 4 in qualifiers, you know, you might as well do it. It's probably one of the more comfortable maps. You're able to get number 1, even though Finland is number 6.
Very interesting, nonetheless. It is the background map, as they call it. There's some. Have you seen the drama of it? It's pretty funny.
It is pretty funny. You guys can check the map description.
I actually went to the map itself on your Osu. And the fun thing is, you still have old backgrounds with the old name of it in the map folder, and the new background is you know, the edited picture with the name 1984.
All right.
So you can still just change the name of the background of the original background in the folder itself. It's currently called, the new background is called 1984. You change the old one to 1984 and you have the old background in your map.
Yeah, it is a good strategy usually if you're a higher seed to keep your stronger picks till later on in the match. It's absolutely true. But it seems we have our rosters, which is some good lucks, so let's get this map on the road.
Yes, we're now getting into it, and we're gonna be seeing, of course, Ahov, very strong tech players. Stella here, all for all these techie and gimmicky picks. Burn Castle, Semi, of course, one of the main players for Germany, and Lion versus Mayuri, Karlanlu, Savilyu, and Nemkyu.
Yeah, I don't have any issues up for this Finnish lineup either. It's pretty much their strongest lineup for tech maps.
Yes, absolutely. Incredible song as well.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest bangers in the pool. Starts out pretty slow, but it'll pick up when the key eyes hit.
It's very tapping heavy here at the beginning. Does not change that much throughout the map. Aim in my tech map.
Blasphemous. Alright, a space stream, Ahov miss. Everyone on Finland holds. That's a slight advantage.
Yeah, so advantage here going towards Finland. They have now the chance to build up on this map. This map is not getting easier. In fact, it's only getting harder throughout it. So any earlier miss, as per example that one from Ahov and one from Semi here, gets traded back by Karlanlu. Still advantage for Finland. Never mind, Nemkyu missing now here. On the accuracies, it's going immediately to the side of Germany. Savilyu now missing on the side of Finland. Only one... No FC left. It seems like Mayuri also broke, so Germany now here with these two FCs building up the score.
Yeah, Germany also has 3 people on 98 AC, just helping them grow that lead even faster.
Yes, and here we see exactly on these Nomad 4, the more difficult they get, the better it's gonna be for teams like Germany, who are used to be playing these high star ratings. And looking very bleak here for the Finnish side, especially with the one more miss, with 2 misses on their side again. And that's the next one. Only Kalando left on this recovering combo. Semi does trade it back. Stella also. But these other two big combos out of Germany not giving any chances towards the Finnish people here.
It is looking very rough. There's a third of the map left. Lion is still holding an FC. Aho. Almost on an FC. Close enough. 3 people on Finland on 300k. Yeah, it's not looking good. Don't see an angle for a Finland comeback on this one, unfortunately. This just comes to show, even if you're number 6 in qualifiers on the Nomad 4, doesn't mean anything when it could be a completely different map in a different map pool. And this one clearly favoring Germany.
Absolutely, it seems like they have done the homework. They don't care about good performance here from Finland because they're just better, it seems like, and you can just see that from their scores, from their combos. Lion finally getting that miss just the moment I started saying his name. But Ahov on that recovery combo trying to increase the score as much as possible towards the ending here. Still, side of Finland, we also have some recovering combos on their side. It certainly wasn't completely lost here. Kalando on the 950 combo and 2 500 combos on the side of Finland. If this map was a minute longer, this could have gotten a lot closer.
Yeah, it was just super unfortunate how pretty much everyone on Finland missed on the first Ki part. That pretty much doomed the map from the start almost. If we just had like 1 or 2 people holding through that part, this could have been very close. Semi actually struggled quite a lot, but his team definitely carried the slack just fine. And now first non-break point. Germany takes it, and let's see how Finland responds. There's still that last free mod left, which not sure if they want to go for after losing free mod 2. Hidden's also very strong for Finland this year. Wouldn't be surprised if they go for either of them, to be honest. DT3 felt kind of like a slow-ish alt type of map. Could be good for Finland as well. Certainly not out of picks.
Yeah, they have a lot of picks, but they also have to be worried about just how consistent and strong Germany is. If I was Finland, I would be picking these like either like maps like the Fremont 1 who kind of like are easy abusable, but Germany has also 2 easy players on their side, even 3 to some extent. And yeah, I don't know. If I was Finland, I might even go for something like a DT1 possibly, because it's one of the easier maps in the pool, and it's gonna be the DT2.
So even after Finland loses a lot of their good speed and mechanics players, they still go for a DT2 pick, which honestly is kind of surprising to me. Germany is super strong on speed and mechanics, but I guess they might know something we don't.
DT2, of course, is also a very comboable game with a map. We've seen a very good scores here, and Finland has been performing on maps like this pretty good as well. So I wouldn't say they're completely off it, but it's a bit of an uphill battle. It's gonna be a challenging map, and they just need to hold this together. It's just very important. I feel like if they lose this map, they're gonna be on a big back foot, and it's hard to say like if they even have the chance to come back if they lose this.
Yeah, it is. I would say like. Okay, I just lost my train of thought completely. It is quite surprising, and this map is very combo gameable. I remember seeing earlier today, I think it was Saudi Arabia, having like 3 FCs on 93 AC. So, you know, that could very well happen. We see mind-blowing for the first time outside of Finland. And I think Minoji also hasn't played for Germany yet this match. And if I had to guess, the rest of the players for Finland would be Juska and House, aka Mew. That is pretty much the DT speed roster for Finland this year. Maybe even NemQ, we'll see.
Yeah. Certainly.
It is House and Juska. So NMQ gets a break after doing the first few maps. And on Germany we have Vana, aka Rundi, Shrek, Stella, and as I said, Minoji. Yeah, honestly,
Interesting seeing Stella play that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're good at mechanics, I feel like this map is very doable.
Stella, not a person I would expect a lot. She's really good at high hour, but not that much of a speed player. Maybe it's just barely playable for her. No slip ups here early on. Everyone looking kind of comfortable. Of course, some lower accuracies here at the beginning doesn't mean much because the map really turns it on immediately. It kind of happens out of nowhere, but no slip ups yet. Except a little miss here from House.
I think now the map actually starts, so we get some triples, doubles, a little bit of everything. First miss from Stella, so your concerns may have been warranted. Still no miss on Finland. Let's go, boys.
Unbiased commentary.
Come on. Let's make this close.
Yes, Finland is here at the advantage, but the score is barely going towards the side. It seems like Germany has a bit of an accuracy advantage, keeps it alive like that. But there's half of the map is still left. It's not that long of a map. Any break here can have some major consequences. None of the players really want to give any chances here. Both of these teams doing a really good job.
Still no major drops for Finland, just that House early miss. And as you said, the accuracy is still favoring Germany, but that doesn't matter when everyone's FCing.
Oh, here's some shakes here from the Finnish side. Yuska breaking. House shaked here on one of these bursts. Fortunately, was able to keep the combo, but look at the accuracy of House. House just mashing it through. Oh, look at these shakes. And now the score is on the side of Germany.
Yeah, Finland need a miss to see this one through. They're just growing really fast though. Might already be over.
Not yet. I think this immediately goes over if Germany loses any combo, honestly. But it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. No chances given here at all. We had that earlier break here from Stella, but just look at how close, how high these scores are. 4 million for the side of Germany, 3.8 million from the side of Finland. Both of these scores are incredible. Yet Germany, just too much of a juggernaut, too much of a wall to climb. 4 S rank for the side of Germany. And House on the B rank.
You know what? It's still an 800k, so you know it could be worse. But yeah, this was just the Germany, pretty much a 4-way gap. Surprised that Bana got 95 AC, but it really didn't matter. The AC really doesn't matter if you FC. And fortunately, 2 people on Finland missed in the middle of the map, just kind of where you don't want to miss. And I was a little bit uncertain about this, and yeah, Germany is very strong on DT. Both of these teams did really well. That's like the easiest map in the pool, because you rarely see 4 million scores, even on easier pools.
It's not the easiest map in pool. I would still say there's easier maps in this pool. But the map is a lot harder than it seems like, and both of these teams are just doing an insane job. There's still the DT1, of course, which is arguably a lot easier, honestly, than DT2. Nomad 5 is, in my opinion, also an easier mechanics map, but I don't know. If I was Germany, I wouldn't even start picking like something like DT1 or Nomad 5. We've seen Finland do such a good job, almost sealing this away, almost getting a 4-way FC here. So if I was Germany, I would maybe go for something like the hardwork, as you previously mentioned at the beginning of the match. Hardworks are, of course, still both open, so a lot for Germany to pick from.
But it's actually Nomad 5. Nomad 5, so more speed. Maybe seeing the opportunity, break pointing on a speed map. Let's pick a speed map ourselves. Just assert that dominance.
Yes, Nomad 5, of course, a very stamina-heavy map, 230 BPM. It's not a speed check, you could say, but it's certainly a stamina check. But all of these players, I I'm pretty pretty much 100% guaranteed are gonna have the stamina. It might really just come down to these jumps, to these kick slider jumps that can get you these very unfortunate misses. I would say that the aim in this map is probably the most dangerous part, and there's not a lot of aim.
A classic speed player missing on aim on a speed map, even though it's like 3-star aim. But one thing that I did notice is that pretty sure Zyfrost is not present right now for Germany, so that might be whether or not immediately picking into the hard rock. He's been a very consistent hard rock performer for Germany. But so far no issues, even though they're missing one.
Yep, absolutely. It's even without Zyfrost, they just showed us how good they are as a team and as a unit. And yeah, with the speed pick, despite seeing Finland get some incredibly strong score on that DT2, it's a bit of a statement. And this map is of course very different. This is not a map you can really mash on. Of course you can try to, but you're gonna lose all of your accuracy. You kind of need to be very consistent on it. If you kind of miss aim on these bursts as well, it's OD9, it's easy to not lock on it, so especially on the 230 BPM.
Yeah, so, I don't think this map has that much spacing or at all, so...
Yeah, absolutely, you are right on that.
Based on the DT2, this could very well be like an AK battle map. And Germany was much stronger on the AK on DT2. So, you know, maybe something to worry about for Finland, but we'll see. They have the same roster, and I'm pretty sure Germany also has the same roster as DT2.
Absolutely.
Speed roster is nailed down.
Yeah, just looking at the previous match, just House just struggled so much on that DT2 on the AK that might have cost him quite a bit of score. Not necessarily lost him in the map, but yeah. But it's certainly something to look out for on the accuracy. I don't think the accuracy will be low on either side. Just from the OD9, I think the OD9 with 230 BPM is gonna make hacking pretty easy, to be honest, if you can tap it even like somewhat. We're gonna see this now. We're getting immediately into it, just starting out with speed, and House is being the first one here to break on the Finnish side.
Still very early on. That's only like minus 100k, so could be comebackable still, but obviously we need a miss from Germany, which is not guaranteed, I would say, on a map like this. Ooh, and there's another miss.
That's not a good start here for Finland. Map is of course very dense. A lot of score you can build up here, but looking at the accuracy, even if all of the players were still seeing, Germany would still lead just from the accuracy alone.
Okay, we do have some
not good.
We do have some aim, man. It's actually only one FC left for Finland, so this is looking rough.
And I see that Finland is kind of mostly breaking here on these aim parts, these 3- and 4-star jumps, just not giving Finland a good time here. And I understand it. You concentrate so much on the tapping, and then there's even these smaller aim parts that can catch you off guard. And there's a lot of score that Finland has to build up here. A lot of combo. They're not allowed really to miss anymore. No slip-ups anymore, because Germany doesn't seem like they're gonna give them any chances here.
The AK lead is actually still on Finland's side, but the combo, those early misses just really hurting their score right now. They need to see misses soon from Germany. It's already halfway through the map. Lead is actually only 100k, so far, you know, could be worse, I guess, but
yeah, only 100k, only 100k, but yeah, this 100k is a bit misleading, it seems like, because the map is so dense, and even if players break, it's gonna take a while just from this density to bring this back, because we really see like 1,300 combos on the side of Germany, and everybody on the side of Germany is still FCing, despite Vana here dropping quite a bit of accuracy. It does not matter as long as you queue up the combo. And wow, it's what can he do against the Germany like that? And here we go, first break from the German side on these kicksliders, exactly what I was calling out before. I played this map before and they broke here as well, so I understand this pain.
Yeah, it's still a 3-way FC though, compared to 1 FC, and a lot of good recoveries, but Oh, there's a
house
miss.
here. The score was going towards the Finnish side. 50,000 score towards their side. With that miss from House, it's looking, it's gonna go back here to the Germany side.
Yeah, they need an absolute collapse from Germany to bring this back, Finland.
Against the C2, there's no expectations for any collapses. Both of these teams trying their best here. Germany not letting it go though.
Ooh, there's pretty much no map left, so I'm pretty sure this is wraps. Triple FC from Germany. Very nice.
Yes.
Despite the accuracies being relatively low on Bana and Stella, it doesn't matter. And I'm just really sad about those early misses on Finland. This could have been an easy break point if they just had slightly better consistency.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate here for the... How did Van... Oh, now at 93% A rank. Okay, but 99% here on Mind Blowing, for example, super respectable score, and team effort here from both teams, and none of these teams are letting anything go. Like, both these teams super competitively. If Finland had played against any other team here in the winner bracket, this might have looked a lot closer, but Germany just looking so much stronger than last week.
Yeah, now it's kind of do or die for Finland. It's match point. It's so early on in the tournament, you know, it's first to 5. It is Finland's pick, though. They could still get at least one on the board if they pick a good enough map. Highly doubt they're going to be picking speed anymore. There's that DT1
Yeah, certainly
lap.
not.
I would not pick speed.
I don't know, DT1 is a map I feel like all players in both teams are perfectly capable of seeing. I wouldn't necessarily count it out, but I think going for something like a hidden map might just be the better choice here. Not much really.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, just shaking it up in any way possible, I feel like could be the play. And hidden pool is looking pretty juicy. There it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be the hidden one.
It's a relatively short map still.
Yeah, absolutely, and a very difficult map as well.
What is this map
so
like,
many
actually?
players just struggle on this map. It's a very aim control-ish, rather low BPM tapping heavy hidden map that is kind of snap aim and it's hard to describe really.
So like a control
hard to
map.
describe. It's very much a control map.
Alright. Could play a little bit into Finland's strengths, especially because it's a hidden map. They can have Saviliu in and Colin Lu in. And the last player is probably going to be Evert, if I had to guess. At least on paper, Finland's hidden roster is probably one of the best mod rosters for them. Surprised they're only picking into hidden this late on. But I guess maybe some discomfort on the maps, but at this point it's do or die. You gotta try something different.
Yeah, but Germany is certainly not out of it in the hidden roster here as well. We've seen them do some wonders on these free mods as well. So pretty scary team to play in Sunday's hidden, and it's very different. You know, if you go on these mechanics picks, you usually know you can kind of steal this away very often. But at these gimmicky picks, at these hidden picks, it's really about feeling and especially at maps like Hidden 1, no, there's not going to be any full AFCs, so there's some margin of error you have, but it's the same for both teams. So it could get a lot more stressful here for all these players and a lot more pressure for them.
Yeah, but at this point, a coin toss pick I feel like is probably the best call for Finland. They've lost, well, pretty much everything else that they've gone for at this point, except that very first map where they break pointed.
I wonder if hidden is really a map like this is a coin toss pick. I think it's more a hit or miss pick really. You could be going into this map with just not having any chance, but thinking you have a chance. Oh yeah, we are getting into it. All of these players, I think we're gonna be seeing quite a few misses here at the beginning. It takes a bit to get used to. But as I say that, we don't see any misses that early on.
So far, looking good. Pretty much even. I'm sure the map is going to get a bit difficult later on as well. First miss, Finland Mayuri.
Yes, no answers from the German side, and it's so important to keep up these combos early on. This map gets so difficult the further you go in. Mayur breaking once more. Fortunately, not another FC from the Finnish side that falls here, but they need an answer here from Germany.
Ooh, I can see those fast sliders catching some people off guard, but everyone actually hitting them so far. It's only Mayuri who missed twice. But we
here,
could
the
still...
first stream.
Oh,
two misses here on the side of Finland, and this is not looking good. This is looking really strong for the German side. Still, everybody you have seen, we have not seen that in a single match yet on this map. This map is usually so difficult. I think I've only seen one FC here. Finally, somebody falling semi here on the side of Germany. Still 3 FCs, never mind 2 FCs, 1 FC. It's only 1 FC for the side of Germany, but damage already done. 400,000, more than half of the map is over, and there is no combos to answer here from the Finnish side.
Yeah, this there's only a quarter left. Nothing on Finland. It's looking like wraps. Cannot lie.
And this is exactly what I said about like this hidden one. It's hard to really count this as a coin flip map. It's just so difficult, and some of these patterns are so hard. Our Ahoff now finally falls, but some breaks here from the Finnish side. They have now a bit of a combo advantage, but map is almost over. 500,000 score advantage here for the German side, and German seemingly taking this on the winner bracket here away from Finland, going to continue on the arena and making sure that they're gonna be playing on the winner bracket on the next week as well, while Finland kind of has to fight here for the tournament live next week in this loser bracket.
Yeah, even though this was a fairly decisive match, I do see some promise from some of those picks, like the speed maps. If they have a different opponent that maybe isn't as strong as Germany on a speed.
Oh, funny number, by the way.
Oh my god. I could see them getting some points, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Finland has played sublime, like incredibly. Yeah.
But yeah, with a seed difference this big, you had to expect a Germany win.
Yes, absolutely. And Germany definitely has done more preparation than what last week. But this is gonna be it for this match. We still have a lot of more matches to go. Just in about 1 hour and 50 minutes, we're gonna have the next match, Canada versus Singapore. Gonna be a must-watch here. Not only that, but also some more of the winner bracket and loser bracket matches are gonna come up here. So certainly stay into it. Also, do not forget that for WC team, you can always donate here for matches like this. And there is the donation links I'm gonna showing here up in the chat. I'm not really sure what the command is. I would say it's donate. Yeah, you can always donate here towards towards 4WC. The pool, the money will go into the pools and the prize pools and towards the stuff, for my understanding. And yeah, is there anything else you want to say, Amasetic?
Not right now. I hope you guys have a fun time watching the rest of the matches today.
Alright, and that is gonna be it. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching. This was Germany versus Finland. Still a lot of matches to go. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Amasetic, as well, for the commentary, and I wish you guys a wonderful day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.